Syracuse, New York. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Wildcats and the Syracuse Orange. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Wildcats will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And, David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
The sure hands, it's Miller. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing and jelly. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Orange will have to punt.
Offense facing 4th down.
Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Wildcats offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interested to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Griffin. He'll pull it down and run. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it. Under fire. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And the Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds a little space. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Wildcats! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
With the catch and score.
And I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Angelic finds his big tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Running inside. It's Miller. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and 3. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. The give is to Miller. Sweet cut there. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Steve Angelic hauls it in. Quick spin on the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Could be an alley. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to run, it's Miller. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing Angelic. Trying to barrel in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
On the run, it's Cook. Nice move to keep running. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Handoff from the gun. Got a little grass. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. He now has 72 yards rushing in this one and closing in on 1,800 yards for the season. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Good enough for a first down.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Griffin. He's moving out of the pocket. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting...
Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding an escape route. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I tell you what, this freshman, he's built a little bit different, man. Like, this is a guy that likes to be down in the box, likes to come downhill, likes to tackle. Palmer, I've been really impressed watching him a week ago and watching him.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Now, 4th down.
After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Can they catch him? He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Cook. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field. Snags it, and there's running room. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
To throw, it's Griffin. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. And Jelly rushes on him, and it's a sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He'll try to do it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's so much nicer when you're a defensive coordinator and you're calling plays and you know exactly where that quarterback is going to be. This guy, not the case. He needs to scramble. He just scrambles out of the pocket and still makes big-time plays.
On the run, it's Cook. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Now from inside the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Wildcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
What a great play by the defense. When you talk about this running back, he's got a nose for the end zone. He just finds a way. You've seen that a couple times already early in this game, but defense wasn't having any of it that time.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And That's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Back to pass, it's Griffin. Trying to pull his way in. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? And he's in! Touchdown, Wildcats! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running inside, it's Miller. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Syracuse right back at it.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Heaves it on the run. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Steve Angeli throws to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the toss. There he goes. Rams him with the stiff arm. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. The offense changing the play. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Griffin. Here comes the heat. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Fires it incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback.
Maybe a crease. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Cook. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Buying some time. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Back to pass, it's Griffin. Here's a heat. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man down the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with Georgia taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. And it's Georgia looking to push their record to 4-1 on the season. And you do that, you're in the driver's seat in terms of locking down a postseason spot. Although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the SEC. Now back over to your game inside the Dome. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Dome in lovely central New York.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, coming out of the locker room, the Wildcats head coach told me he is thrilled with how this running back is performing to start the game. Late in the season, he is starting to build some momentum as we talk about the Heisman Trophy candidates, but he is doing it with his performance on the field, remaining consistent and dynamic. I'll keep you posted how he continues to strive here in the second half. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Looking to throw, it's Griffin. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Racing down the left side. At the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. There's a crease. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And some room to work. Strong, firm tackle. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Steve Angeli plucks it out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Orange will have to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Griffin. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Swings it out to the flat. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's Cook. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. He's got it on the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. On target. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Tackle is made at the 44-yard line. And that's a 1st first down for the offense.
And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Back to throw, it's Griffin. It's complete to the left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. On the move, it's Cook. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here's the pressure. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
To the air, it's Griffin. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll give it to Johnson. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Scooped and scored. Touchdown, Wildcats. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Coming out with it, it's Stokes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Finds his man. It's Meyer. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tight end now in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Gets the back moving. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick release on the RPO. Caught, and he's got room. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Griffin. Complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Wildcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Cook. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. They've been outstanding on 3rd down all day long, and they could use one here on 3rd and goal. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.